certain idea of you. Like no matter like what you try to portray yourself or like I don't know, act or whatever.
You don't see yourself changing for other people?
No, not really. Not at this point though.
I kind of do now. Like, especially when I job, I try to fit in so I can like be in there. I just feel like about myself, I might like get fired or something. So I sometimes change for myself. Exactly. Like take all the earrings, take off stuff.
Yeah, can't look too crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Like, I tend to do that a lot more than often.
You do all that and they still won't accept you.
I didn't have what I have now. Because one was because my parents strict. They wouldn't like allow it at all. Second was because of people too. Like the moment you start wearing it, they just start roasting you or something. Just because you're different.
Yeah.
And then because of that, I just felt more like I'm not really like their style, so I can't really fit in. And at the same time, like even though I was trying to dress up like them, I couldn't dress up like them because I didn't have money or like I didn't know the style back then.
Like we all have certain interests or things that may seem different or unusual or whatever, but at the end of the day, we're just being ourselves. I think that's the most important part. Being kind, it's important, you know, because it's gonna help them when they meet someone else who may look like you, act like you, to not judge as hard and accept you a little bit more. People, they probably have certain like experiences with someone who, you know, dresses like you, whatever, and they kind of let that take over their whole point of view. You know, say meet someone else like, oh yeah, he just like this person I experienced with in the past, so they're gonna be the same. And that's really unfortunate because everybody's different, regardless of who you look like, or what you look like. Everybody has their own personality, their own story. It's hard to make that first step.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's very hard to. I think it's hard to be vulnerable with people, you know, because especially when you're I guess, a quiet kid, as I was in high school, or even just in school in general, like, people would view you as kind of like, oh, he's strong, or, you know, he's got everything figured out, whatever. And then opening up and being vulnerable, being like, I'm not like that at all. It can be hard because you're removing that layer, removing that kind of like shield of armor around you, and
the little onion.
Yeah, you know, you're peeling the onion basically.
Yeah.
You're making yourself appear vulnerable in front of people who you don't even know. And I think me, I always had kind of like a fear of them using that against me, or you know, thinking I'm a certain way. You know, so it was always constantly overthinking and being like, I feel safer keeping my emotions to myself and keeping my just everything to myself, you know, even if that results in loneliness. I think in a way, being lonely is it's hard, but it's sort of a safety net for me. You know, I think being lonely, it helps me not get attached, because I know like getting attached and getting hurt hurts way more than getting used to being alone. And the way you can find peace in loneliness too, you know. You can find peace in being by yourself, learning more about yourself, being comfortable with yourself. When you're always alone and by yourself and you have no one to talk to, you bottle a lot of things in. You bottle sadness in, hurt, anger, all of that, and at some point it can just erupt. You know, you can go off with somebody, you can cry just randomly, and that's not healthy.
Yeah, definitely not. Just holding it in. It's gonna boil at one point.
Yeah.
This is not what I wanted. And at first it was kind of hard to believe, because I was like, I'm creating something, but why is it not like happy how I used to be?
Yeah.
And then I realized that it wasn't creating for other people. It was
creating for yourself.
Yeah.
You should create for yourself, you know, regardless of the money, the fame, all that will come in due time. Just create for yourself, your friends, your family, and, you know, make something that'll last.
Yeah. How about you?